Channel 15 Sports with Sports Director Rich Chrampanis.
Mark Haggard in for Rich. The Florida Gators are on top of the college football world. The Gators beat Oklahoma last night in the BCS championship game. Florida broke a 14-all tie with a field goal and sealed the deal here with 3 minutes to play. Tim Tebow, a TD pass to David Nelson, 24-14. Florida beats Oklahoma. The Gators win their second national championship in 3 years. Even President-elect Barack Obama weighed in. Wait till you hear this.
One of my former detail leaders for Secret Service. Their son is a is a left tackle for Florida, and so I've sent him an email telling him congratulations. I have to point out, if I'm Utah, if I'm USC, or if I'm Texas, I may still have some quibbles, and you've heard my pitch.
Who's number one? Who's number one?
That's why we need a playoff.
All right, the Gators get the nod from the Associated Press voters, although Utah finished as the only unbeaten team in major college football. But under the system we have now, it's the Gators number one. South Carolina Gamecocks quarterback Chris Smelley drops a bombshell. He said he's had enough. He's leaving the school to pursue a career in baseball. He wanted to play for Ray Tanner at South Carolina, but that didn't work out. No word yet on where Smelley is going. The Clemson Tigers football team filled a big void today. Clemson hired Alabama's Kevin Steele as their defensive coordinator. He replaces Vic Koenning, who left for Kansas State last month. Steele has a great pedigree guiding Alabama's defense to one of the best in the nation. Well, the NFL named their best of the best today. Second straight year, former Hartsville Red Foxes star Albert Haynesworth makes the grade, getting the most votes at defensive tackle. 5 Carolina Panthers made it. Offensive tackle Jordan Gross, the top vote getter at his position. John Beeson, Steve Smith, and D'Angelo Williams all finished third team All-Pro. Back home, the Coastal Carolina basketball team will begin a 3-game road trip. It starts tomorrow at 1 o'clock in Lexington, Virginia. CCU faces a VMI team that is a perfect 4-0 in the Big South. VMI has a signature win already over Kentucky at Rupp Arena. As for Coastal, they have a record of 7-8 overall, but they've won just one of 3 Big South games. The Chants know this will be a fast-paced game. The Keydets are the top-scoring team in the nation, averaging more than 97 points a contest.
And they want to score 100, 150 points if they can. So anyway, we've just, we've got to do a better job.
They're going to really push the ball. VMI is leading our conference right now, so we just got to go turn around, get a win, and that'll turn back around for us.
It's a track meet. All it is up and down. To get ready for it, I think we'll just have do a lot of conditioning after practice, and in practice we'll do a lot of fast break style 3-on-2+1, and just getting out and running.
When's the last time Barack Obama made the sportscast?
I don't know, but he makes a good point.
I'm going to yield the rest of my time to you.
All right, and I'm going to yield it to Allyson.
All right, and I would normally yield it to you, Ed.
Yes,
but instead, tonight's a special night.
What?
It is your 15-year anniversary here at WPDE. And we have a surprise for you.
What is that? That's right, colleagues, with some thoughts and memories of 15 years here at WPDE. Let's take a look.
He's a pillar of this community. He's well known in this area.
So he can light such a fire because he has such a passion for it.
3, 2, 1.
News Channel 15's First Alert Weather with Chief Meteorologist Ed Viet.
Before we get to that, let's take it back 15 years.
And now, meteorologist Ed Piotrowski. Meteorologist Ed Piotrowski. Meteorologist Ed Piotrowski.
I've worked with Ed now for 13 years. Ed who?
It'll be 9 years next month.
Sounds familiar.
I've worked with Ed for about 11 years now.
Seriously? I'm sorry, Ed who?
Meet TV 15's new meteorologist, Ed Piotrowski.
Piotrowski. Yeah, hey.
While the name is difficult, it's easy to see why the viewers love Ed.
When it comes to severe weather, I think one of the best things that Ed brings to the table is how much he knows about what's going on, and I think that can translate into that voice of calm.
And just telling you really how it is, and he gives you a realistic portrayal of what's going to happen. He gives you the scenario.
Like during all of the tropical storms and hurricanes, and in July 2001, when a tornado went right over our weather center at the Myrtle Beach Pavilion. Ed stayed on the phone on the air.
Absolutely. This is a full-fledged tornado now on the south end of the Strand. It's been.
And I was actually afraid for him because he was on the phone with me under the desk because the tornado was jumping over the pavilion.
Ed's always willing to help those who want to get into the business, including many former and current News Channel 15 employees who interned under Ed.
If it wasn't for him coming in and helping me out and encouraging me to move forward and getting me in this business, I don't think I would be here today.
And quite a few were inspired when Ed spoke at their schools, which he does a lot, speaking to thousands of school kids and others at civic organizations each and every year, teaching them about the weather. But it's not all business for Ed.
He can make you laugh really, really hard sometimes, and he's pretty goofy behind the scenes.
I mean, whether it is stealing food out of somebody's drawers, which he does quite often, people will come back from vacation and there is nothing left.
And often you can see the goofiness on air. Take this Halloween, for example, when Ed dressed as a sumo wrestler.
And so I was just going to come in and hit him. And just kind of knock him over on air. Well, I came in, I guess, more like a linebacker.
For our part, the past 6 years, Ed and I have become like brothers. Our personalities usually showing most during the 10 p.m. news, where sometimes it takes all we have to remain professional. Seriously, Ed, thank you for the past 15 years.
Congratulations on your 15th year here, and it's been great working with you, and I hope you have another good 15 years.
Nobody works harder and knows more about the weather, and thank you for all you do, not just for us here at the station, but out there in the community.
And Ed's the franchise, and as mad as he is about that nickname, I said, does anybody have a problem with that nickname? And everyone around here does say, yeah, he's the franchise. He really is.
I'm overwhelmed.
Yeah.
I can't believe you. I had no idea. We saw people walking around shooting things yesterday.
Yes.
I thought it was for promotional purposes.
Well, we definitely need to thank our chief photographer, Angie Doan. She worked very, very hard on that. But yes, she did.
I'll tell you, the greatest thing about working here is the fact that all of you are genuine people, and we all get along so well and have so much fun. And we really do enjoy each other's company. And I can't thank you guys enough for the past 15 years and for everybody who tunes in each and every day.
Now, 15 years, when you started here at 40, right?
Yeah.
So
yes, right.
Here we go with the jokes now.
Yes.
I like that hairpiece you used to wear.
Yeah.
That was special.
I kind of gave that to Jim to use because he was going bald at the time.
Nice.
Thank you guys.
And it looks good.
Very nice.
Thank you. All right.
Congratulations.
That's going to do it for us. Surprise.
Take care. See ya.
Nobody's ever...